Guys, we are getting ready to run the lines and everything for the AC. Everything is happening so fast. There's so much going on right here. We have the shower, kind of exhaust fan and light in. Erica's already ran everything for that. We have some electrical and plumbing going on in here. It's just so amazing how fast things are taking off. During the building process, I went around and wrote some of my favorite scriptures on the walls and on the floors, and this is just one of them, and this one is actually speaking to me today. It's from Luke 1. It says, "For with God nothing shall be impossible." And right now I kind of feel like that. Nothing is impossible. Everything is getting done. That is why we encourage the DIY lifestyle, because no one is going to take on your projects the way you're going to. No one's going to care about it the way you do. We literally put our blood, sweat, and tears in this entire build. We're getting ready to insert our TV, and we found this really cool TV mount. We were really concerned about not having a TV just because we stayed at a dome that didn't have a TV. And granted, you are there to connect with nature, you are there to kind of unplug and unwind, but the human mind is the human mind, and you get bored and it kind of drives us crazy. We're even at home when we're not watching TV, we kind of just always have it on watching us to hear something in the background, even if just for being able to play some music, like you have a little romantic night or something and you want to play some music or something. So we thought that it was definite that we would have a TV in our dome, but we didn't want to have a stand or anything because, as you guys know, the dome is completely round. Guys, we have so much product and fixtures and stuff that we got in recently. I can't wait to unbox all of that. I think we got our sconces and our light, our pendant light, our kitchen light. We got the AC, we got some nightstands, just a lot of stuff we've been ordering. So we're going to be just piping up here in a minute, but we're definitely going to try and get this TV mounted today. I think this was the best possible option that Eric found, that it just kind of latched on to the bar up here. And yeah, we're going to put it in this section. We couldn't really have a TV stand in this area because with the dome being shaped the way it is, everything kind of wants to kick out and, you know, protrude into the room. And we are kind of trapped for space here. So having it hung was the best option for us. Eric is doing the TV mounted part to get that on there, but it's pretty simple. I think we found this on, was it Amazon, babe? Mm-hmm. We found this on Amazon and it was quick and easy to install. He just took it out the pack, and you know, we don't do much of reading instructions, but it's self-explanatory. And we got this little Roku TV, just a little 32-inch, nothing too crazy. We still want the dome to be about connecting with nature and just unwinding and being a place where you can really just relax. But like I said, you know, a lot of people are used to having a TV, and even if it's just watching them or if it's just to play some music, I find it really relaxing to play lo-fi music, to just be able to relax and unwind. So we definitely don't want to take that feature away from our guests. So we're going to install this TV here, and you'll be able to, of course, use it as a Roku TV like at home, and it will have apps and stuff on there that you can watch. It was so important for us to go and stay at a dome to really just see what we liked and what we didn't like. And one of the things we walked away from that dome saying, although we enjoyed each other's time, we had a lot of fun, we kind of just wish we had a TV to doze off at night. We're so used to it. So our TV is not going to be an eyesore, or it's not going to be protruding into the room. I think a lot of dome owners don't do TVs for that reason. That is why we search high and low to find a bracket that would work for us. So I gotta wait to see how he's going to install it, but pretty much we're gonna have a TV in this dome, and that's gonna be awesome. So we finally got the tools that we needed to finish putting up the bracket and TV, and pretty much that is how we're going to be installing our TV.
If we end up tacking the bracket, we could get it up to at least cover this.
Push it up a little bit. Let me see.
I'm just gonna change the
Definitely. I think it takes it out of the way a little bit too.
Just the bracket's not strong enough to hold it, so we would have to put it up. We'll have to mark everything. whole thing back off and tap over?
The things we do to be aesthetically pleasing. Me and Eric are basically just realizing that we like the TV in the up position. However, the bracket, of course, it's just kind of like a little camping bracket, so something that you can clip onto the bars, and so it's not giving us the strength we need to hold the TV up that high. So we're just thinking that we're going to take the bracket off, we're going to mark it in place, and probably do some little weld hacks on it to make it stay in that position. I like it not only because it is hiding where the insulation kit is being disturbed so the cord can come through. It's actually kind of out of the way a little bit because it's tucked a little higher into the side of the dome. This is going to be the walkway for the bathroom, which is right here. So you just want to make sure that there's really nothing in the way to bump the customer's head in the middle of the night. So we're going to play with that a little bit more, but at least we got it installed. We realized that it can hold the TV. It doesn't want to hold it in the position that we want it to be in. It's kind of course, gravity wants it to be a little lower, but we're going to play with that in a little bit, but at least we found something that is going to work. We went to a dome that did not have a TV, and like I said, awesome concept because we really want our guests to enjoy the surrounding areas and each other and just the time that they have out here in nature. But we also know that we are creatures of habit and we're used to sometimes the TV just watching us or just having the noise in the background, even if it's just some little lo-fi music or something to get you relaxing. We definitely didn't want to take that amenity away from guests that are used to having a TV in a rental. So we got the TV in here. This is where it hangs right now because it doesn't have the strength to hold it up. But knowing me and Eric, the way we are with visually looking at things, we're probably going to take it back down, put a couple wells in it, just so it can hang a little higher than it is. It seems to be protruding into the room a little bit more since it's that low, so we'll get working on that. You guys, things are moving so fast in this dome. I mean, from the minute we put the floors in, it has just been going, going, going. Eric has just kind of mounted the mini split on the wall. I am in the middle of puttying all of the seams and all of the nail holes. I still have some more to do, but it's looking so good and seamless. I cannot believe that we have the mini split up. We have so much materials that came in over the course of the last few weeks that I cannot wait to start getting things hung and just seeing what it looks like. We have our light fixtures. We have the sconces for the wall right here. We have the refrigerator, the cabinets. We have so much goodies right here inside of these boxes. We have our pendant light and I'm really excited about that. I've been watching it for a minute and we finally got it. We got some matching sconces. The bathroom lights are here. We got some nightstands that will be able to fit next to the bed on the wall here. I think the kitchen sink is in there. All of our faucets and fixtures for the shower and everything is in that in those boxes. So this week is going to be a really good week for unboxing and seeing what things look like in the space and how they fit. So I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. I was really worried about having this bulky feature just sticking out of the wall, but it blends in so seamless. And I think we were kind of questioning whether we should give the wall a darker color. We were trying to go with a blue, but now that I see the AC up there, it might need to stay at least a white or light color to kind of blend in because it's not sticking out as sore as I thought it was going to be. It's not like an eyesore, but that might just be because everything is just kind of blending in together right now. It looks so good. I know it's just an AC, guys. I know it's just a mini split, and I get so excited every time something different happens. Every time we are able to see something transform, it is amazing to us because this is literally our life dream. We sold everything to be here in the middle of the mountains, just building out these unique stays so that you guys can come and enjoy and unwind and unplug and just get on mountain time, guys. Like, that is just a blessing to be on mountain time and not have to have the stress and the worries of everyday city life. So that's exactly what we're trying to bring. We're trying to set the atmosphere and the tone for relaxation and unplugging and unwinding. So I think we might have just kind of decided that the wall might need to stay at least a white or light color. Everything is looking so good. We got the TV up the other day. Of course, you guys know the floors are in now. We started picking out furniture. It has been such a journey trying to figure out what is the best bed sheets for you guys, what is the best towels. We just want you guys to feel like you're in luxury when you come here. We want you to be happy. We want you to unwind. We want it to be romantic, even if it's with yourself, even if it's with your family. We want you to still be in a state of romance and just feeling like you are wrapped in luxury. So kind of a quiet day around here. Eric's doing some plumbing and some buttoning up of electrical outlets and stuff, and I'm just going around and puttying. So we're kind of just setting the stage for painting and for the design features now. I can't wait for us to unbox the actual cabinets. This is our kitchenette area. We went ahead and did shiplap in this area, and of course that's going to stay white. But we have the fixture for this area already. I just got a beautiful painting for in here. We figured out where our outlets and everything is gonna go. You can kind of see on the other side, the bathroom, the shower pan is in. We actually took delivery of the actual shower liner, and so it's all coming together. I can't wait for the reveal. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna look so awesome. I am really just excited for what this is going to look like in the end result. I'm so excited. The view is just awesome in the mountains today. We're in a cool high 50s. The leaves are changing. If you look into the mountains, guys, all the leaves are changing. This is just a special time to be in the mountains right now. So we're just excited for next season. That's our goal, to be listed on Airbnb, and you guys can come out here and check out this beautiful property that we've put our blood, sweat, and tears into, that we have just been pouring over every detail just to make sure that you're comfortable. So if you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, perfect time to do so, because we are literally building right now. You don't want to miss it. Hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications when we post new videos, when we're moving on to another step or even another property. Just a few days ago, Eric was working on putting the mini split on the inside of the dome, and so now he is going to be installing the outside unit, and this is what we bought to basically act as our cooler and heater on the inside of the dome. We're probably going to have some portable heaters available on the inside for the guests, especially during the winter months like December and January that gets really cold. But we're really hoping that this mini split does the job and we don't have to have the stove in there or any other means of heating. And there you have it, guys. We have our AC or mini split actually mounted to the side of the deck, and I think that's the perfect home for it. We needed to get this vacuum pump to make sure that it was hooked up the right way, wasn't really leaking, and it's just part of the process of getting your mini split hooked up. This was something we kind of didn't do before. I think Eric had to do a lot of research on hooking this thing up, but it looks like he has it mounted pretty good, and he has all the tools that he needs to make sure this thing is working. So he has this running out here to make sure that everything is going to be good, so we can actually close up that shower wall. If you guys notice, the AC is basically in the bedroom over the bed area, but all of that plumbing and all of the electrical is in the wall that the bed and bathroom share. So we're going to have to wait until this is taken care of. That way we can go into closing up that wall and putting the shower in there. So here is that inside unit, and it is perfectly mounted on our feature wall above the bed. I was so iffy about this when Eric first said he was going to be mounting it in here. I'm like, that thing is going to be an eyesore, and I am not having it. But once we decided to leave this feature wall white, it tend to kind of blend into the area, and I think that's the best place we could have possibly put it. We really don't have anywhere else in the room to put it. So I think ease of access for the guests. Also because we know that the Smoky Mountains is pretty cold in the winter, so having that nice toasty mini split over you is going to really feel cozy in the dome. And then we have those really sunny summers. People think that it's always just cold out here in the Smoky Mountains. Not on our side of the Smoky Mountains. We definitely get some hot summers and the sun kind of rises above the dome in this area. So also having that cool air hit you in the summer is going to be awesome. So we're still working on the feature wall. We just have to do some caulking and painting, but we are waiting to just make sure we can close up the walls and do all of the painting at one time. We have our sconces and everything. They are just waiting to be installed, but we're waiting for painting first. So everything is kind of like a waiting game. It's kind of a puzzle right now, and we have to strategically put the pieces together. We can't just rush into a project because everything is determined by the other thing being done before we can get working. So we're going to do what we can today. That's going to be working on the AC, making sure that doesn't leak. We already did the pressure test for the other plumbing, and that worked out. I think Eric is going to be putting in the filter in the kitchen today, and I'm going to get working on getting some of these nail holes puttied. That way, when it's time for us to paint, it can be a quick and easy transition. So a lot of work going on today, a lot of different areas going on today, and hopefully it all comes together really soon. I pray within the next few weeks I do a walkthrough and you guys can see furniture going in here. But if not, just know we are working really, really hard today. So we're getting ready to release the Freon because we've had this thing hooked up for a minute now, and Eric did all the tests that we needed to do. The mini split is good to go. And you know what that means? We can now close up that wall and get our shower walls in there. What a day at the property, guys. What a day to just be making all these advances and moving on to new projects. We felt so stuck for a minute with the walls and the floors, and now we're really getting into moving on and buttoning up stuff. So it's a really good day here.
Fingers crossed.
Well, my fingers is always crossed when it comes to the things that we do. I'm so excited for a mini split to be done because, guys, we can put some heat on. We haven't gotten to any really cold temps yet. The dome has been keeping its temperature really, really good. I think the double insulation really worked, but this is just going to be an added feature for the guests so that they can be nice and cozy in the dome. All right, guys, we are getting ready for the moment of truth. Eric has found the remote for the mini split, and in a second, we are going to try this thing for the first time. We actually have not had anything hooked up since we had power. We did get this electrical outlet here working underneath the TV, and that was just so we can plug up a small space heater because it did get a little chilly. We had a cold front come through. And guys, I just want to point out that this little mini heater here has heated this entire dome on one of the coldest days in the Smoky Mountains. And if this little heater can heat this entire dome, I'm really excited to see how the mini split does because it has way more power to heat a larger area. So Eric's gonna come and turn this thing on. Oh, I see some movement. We just had the breaker turned on and I saw it kind of like flip up a little bit. That was cool. I know you guys probably think we are so crazy that this is so exciting to us. I see a 77. Oh man, that is so awesome. We have heating and cooling in the dome. Babe, I'm so proud of you. I have to just tell you, like, I was so afraid when you were doing like plumbing and electrical and installing all these things and ordering everything. And I'm just like, Lord, allow him to be able to do all the things that he wants to do. And just to see that you are a man of so many trades and everything has been just working out so good for us here at this dome. I truly believe we are blessed. I truly believe that this dome is blessed and this property is a blessing to us. And we are going to reap way more than we even sowed in this project. I cannot wait for you guys to come and enjoy this space. So do we have anything coming out yet? There's a lot of beeping going on. Are you excited? Guys, we finally got this thing working. We were so nervous because it took so long to kick in. But after reading the manual, it just said that after the first installation, it does take a little while to work out its kinks and to just kind of get situated. We just put Freon and stuff inside of it, so everything just has to kind of learn how to flow. This is Eric's new toy for today. He is going to be just switching this thing on all different temperatures just to make sure that it's cooling but also heating. Right now, we kind of could use the cooling because it's actually not really cold today in the mountains, but I'm so excited for him because Eric is not an electrician or he's not an AC guy. At best, he's pretty close to probably a carpenter or a trim guy, but he tends to get everything right, guys. I'm not tooting his horn today, but I have to say Eric has attacked from plumbing to sewer and septic to electrical and everything in between. And almost every time we get it right the first time, if not the first time, the second try at least, when he has to involve me and we make sure we put our heads together and get it right. So really excited I'm excited for the guests. I'm not even excited for us. I'm excited for the guests because they have this easy to use heating source and cooling source and don't have to bother with a stove. And this is just going to be so quick and easy for the guests to take a remote and get themselves cooled or heated as quick as possible. So thumbs up for the Tissot brand. We didn't know much about that before we even bought it, but we read a lot of reviews. And to be honest, guys, this is one of the most inexpensive brands on the market. And we can co-sign that it is DIY friendly and it definitely works. We searched the entire internet, high and low, for the most cost-effective ways, but good quality products to use in this dome. As far as the AC is concerned, or mini split is concerned, I'm really happy with the outcome, and we're going to get moving on some other things because now that that's working, that means that we can kind of have guests in here real soon. So we got to get everything done. We got to get everything caulked and painted. Eric is still working on the baseboards. And while he works on that, I'm going to be doing some cleaning and decluttering and getting ready for the design plan for the dome. Oh wow, guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, this is a perfect time for you to do so. We are getting into the build. We are designing the dome now. You guys will get to see how this entire thing works together and plays out. I just love it here.